Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today, another NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode. We're going on to New Hampshire, which we are hitting the second half of the season now. We're on race 19 of the season. I set up the car. We have our second or third best engine. We have two that are at 57 right now. But we do have one getting repaired after this race, and then a new chassis built in 2 more races, so that will be good. I'm using our best chassis at the moment because we have a little bit more tire wear and tire grip on it. It does have a little downforce, which I don't know if the downforce is really going to matter for us at New Hampshire, but I'm interested to see if the tire grip is going to help for New Hampshire more than anything else. We also have Pocono, which I'm excited for Pocono because we could have had a top 35 run there a few weeks back. Where was it at? Pocono here, Junior ended up winning it, but I think we finished 38th, but we got messed up with people coming out of pit road. I destroyed Michael Waltrip and myself, so hopefully Pocono will go well for us with our new engine that we're going to have and everything. But getting on to New Hampshire here, I think in the points we're not last. Yeah, we're ahead of Casey Kane and Greg Biffle, and then the part-timers back there, which I think we're just behind Casey Atwood too. We're only 3 points behind him. I believe Junior is still leading the points from last I remember. He is by 68 over Mark Martin. Gordon is in 5th, 184 back, trying to come back to defend his championship. Though Jarrett has lost a lot in recent weeks, because I know 1 week he blew an engine and finished second to last or last, one of the two. So that really killed his points lead at the time. But Junior's been leading it for a few weeks now, and he's been really fast lately. So let's get on to New Hampshire and see how we could do here. Alright, we're a second off the qualifying pace, at least for a 1 lap time, I would say. So we'll see what we can do here. I have the car completely maxed out at the end of a straightaway, and it doesn't drop down in the 3rd gear either. It can get a little loose on the exit like that. I might tighten it up a little bit for the race, a round or half a round and wedge, something like that. I don't know. But we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can run a 29.6. That's what I ran in practice. It might be on the 2nd lap, not this first one. Oh, we ran a 29.5? Oh, hell yeah. Think the engine is definitely helping us here. The tire grip might, I don't know, 100%. But I did a little bit of a change to the gearing and stuff from what we had previously, because I think it kept everything in there that we ran before. This lap may be faster, honestly, if I can just keep hugging this inside like we are. We had a good 1 and 2, didn't get too sideways. That got a little sideways and out of control, but we ended up getting a 29.3. Where does that put us? 25th. Hell yeah, great qualifying.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. Barney, the fans are packed in and ready for the action. What do you think about this track?
This is a tough track for a lot of drivers. These long straights allow the cars to build up a lot of speed before some hard braking going into the flat corners.
Terry Labonte has been called the Iceman because of his cool demeanor under pressure. But maybe the nickname Iron Man is more appropriate.
You know, that's right. Labonte set a record for consecutive race starts with 655. That's over 20 years without missing a race.
The Windcraft car hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
The 115 car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Alright, so we are starting very far up compared to what we normally would here. I feel like New Hampshire has been okay to us. I don't 100% remember how we did here before. I felt like, if I remember correctly, we did okay, but I think we still fell back and stuff as normal. But we'll see. If I could run what we were running in qualifying consecutively, I'll be really happy with that, and try not to wreck Matt Kenseth because I was following him all the way at the track. I wonder if a little bit of the draft and stuff, making dirty air, is gonna really affect us. Oh, I'm getting in the right, Newman. We're good. Keep digging. front right is a little dinged up, but that's all right. All right, I might have made the car a little too tight, and I get hooked up by Mark Martin. Sorry, Mark Martin. I really screwed him and myself up there. Having to go real wide here into turn 1, not the best. We're 3 wide. Yeah, I might have made the car a little too tight because it was like a little loose in qualifying, which was okay, but I did like a round in wedge to try and tighten it up a little bit because I didn't want to be out of control, especially when the tires start wearing out more. So maybe I need to take like half a round out for when the tires get more worn out. I don't know. We'll have to see and play it by ear and see how we're running towards the end of our tires. I just destroyed the number 10 there. I don't even know. Is Scott Riggs in the 10 in this game? I honestly don't remember. He might be. This car is like so squirrely on the straightaway though if I hit the wall and everything, so that's a problem. I keep hitting the wall or other cars and I'm kind of getting squirrely from it. I don't think we ran. Yeah, we won't. Oh my god, I got tight right there. Yep, that's not good. We might bring out a caution. No, we're good. Oh, the whole front is destroyed from that. Dang it, that's not good. That was quite bad because I think the stability hit us on the exit of that corner when I wasn't expecting it and tightened up because it like straightened us out because the stability helped. That's a little unfortunate. That was the worst timing for it because I was like on throttle trying to go on the exit of the corner. So now we're dropping like a rock for sure. We were battling okay around like 30th for a second until I did that because yeah, I did it right there too. It's just getting too tight. I definitely should not have done that wedge adjustment because I think we actually could have ran decent other than that. So we're actually falling back to last now. Greg Biffle is trying to get by on the outside. I think when we go to pit, I just got to get all this damage fixed. Honestly, I don't know if the front end's like barely hanging on or anything because I can't look around the car. Like the camera view, you can't move it around and everything back in this game. But maybe we'll get lucky with a debris caution from our car. I don't know, but we'll keep running and pit about halfway depending on if we get a caution or not. Well, the leader is catching us. It looks like Junior got to the lead. Oh, and my hood just flew off. I was literally about to say, I know. Oh, I think it cut Dale Jr.'s tire too. Oh no, that's terrible. Like I saw my hood like wobbling. I looked in like in-car and I think Dale Jr. ran it over. And he 100% ran it over and it blew his tire. Oh my goodness. What a full-on mess. The only thing is, I don't know if we can make it this far on fuel. So this is actually going to be quite interesting. I think some of the faster guys, like I think most other cars maybe, the engine efficiency that they have might actually make it the rest of the way on fuel. So we might get a little screwed up there, unfortunately. I'm going to go in for sure here. Oh, everybody's not pitting. Interesting. Not what I expected. I definitely expected everybody to pit here, but maybe they're gonna pit under green because they can't make it on fuel from here and then pit under green to get fuel. I don't know. I'm very confused. So we might get lucky if we can make it on fuel that we might have a chance of doing really well.
We'll fix as much damage as we can. Smack it. Get that thing unjammed.
Super slow pit stop, but we were getting a ton of damage fixed, and also we had a problem on the right rear. Luckily nobody came down with us, so that was actually like best case scenario. We got Dale Jr. behind us now, but I don't think he went and pitted unless he did like the next lap around. So I don't know why he was even back here. I don't know why he didn't pit with us. That made no sense at all. But our car is at least better than it was when it was fully damaged, but I'm really interested to see if like all these guys can make it, or if, are they all about to start pitting, because a lot of them are really low on the backstretch here. So there might be some people pitting right now. Honestly, I would not be shocked. Oh, we get another caution. Very interesting. Oh my goodness, people are on fire. Holy crap, we're getting spots. We're getting spots. Still don't run into, oh, we did. Holy crap, there was a huge fire there. There was multiple cars on fire. That was wild. What the hell just happened? Who hit the pit lane? Who screwed up that bad? And then look at oh my god, Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd's fully on fire. That's the most wild thing I think I've seen. Holy crap. I honestly want to pit here just to get damage fixed again and like more fuel to make it the rest of the way, so I know I can make it. This might be a bad idea, honestly, pitting. I think I might have just screwed myself over some. Actually, everybody's pitting, but I'm only gonna get like a little bit of fuel. I don't need tires. I just want to fix damage for the most part. Honestly, we could have been in first from this. Holy crap, we could have gotten so lucky there. That would have been wild. Full tank or no fuel? I guess we'll just take full tank just so we can get some damage and or get some fuel. And I want to get our damage fixed for the most part. So this is going to be an interesting restart for sure. Oh my goodness, we are in third place. What is going on here? This race has been ridiculous. I don't know how many people are out of the race from that wreck. I think that at least 2. Because I think I saw 2 cars on fire. There was Ricky Rudd. Okay, Gordon, I'm sorry I'm not fast enough for you. It's not my fault that you guys didn't pit under the first caution. That was the most crazy thing. Like, if everybody just would have pitted under the first caution, I don't think that wreck happens. So I'm literally just gonna bide my time, not do what we did at the beginning of the race and overdrive it. I'm just gonna try and take it nice and easy. We get past, because we're a lot higher up than what we should have been right now. Because honestly, this race probably should have went cautionless like normal, and then we destroyed our car in the beginning and we would have been pretty much dead last the entire race. But what a turn of events, how the turns have tabled, as some would say. We're getting just nailed in the rear end over and over. If that continues to happen, we might blow our engine, honestly, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes sense if you know. But I'm just trying to run the bottom for the most part, do our line so we don't overdrive the car, and just kind of see where we can end up at. Because there's still like 11, 12 laps left here. We're gonna keep falling back for sure, because we're not super fast. We qualified 25th. I'm not running very good laps per se. I'm running 30.4 was our fastest lap so far. Really all down the straightaways, I just gotta try to block some lanes. 30.0 there was our fastest. So we're like half a second off still from what we did in qualifying. So we're way off pace still for all these guys. So I'm just hoping we can maybe pull out like a top 30, top 35 still in this race, which would be kind of wild. Like, we were in third place there for a second, which is crazy. Kind of off some strategy, but I'll take it. I just wanted to make sure we'd make it to the end. I honestly could have stayed out, and we could have gotten a lap lead under the caution, or coming to the green. Oh, I overshot that one. Don't hit me too hard. Oh, Rusty getting into us. That's okay. We get down to the bottom. We're good. As long as I can come off the corner low, I'm happy. Because we're not going to get tight and go and slam the wall again. So that's my thing. I just need to hook the bottom the best we can. Doesn't matter how much I have to slow down, but that's how we run our fastest laps at least. So we don't destroy the wall. I'm getting loose. We're falling back to 22nd already. We only got like 8 laps left though. 8, 9 laps left. Overshot turn 1. This is when it's bad. I gotta barely get on throttle over and over, and then we get like 2, 3 wide, and I don't want to be on the outside because that's when everybody starts to pass us. That's when it gets really terrible. Ooh, that was really loose there on the entry. That was really awkward. We're just down on the apron, which is super slow, but you know, whatever works. We're gonna try to get up. We're gonna block the 10 here. They have 3 wide runs behind us. This race is kind of nuts, honestly. Not what we expected. Kyle Petty getting under us, which is not ideal. I'm trying to wait on throttle still. I took out that wedge on that first pit stop, and it's definitely a lot looser. I'm sorry. Elliott Sadler, you're not getting under me there. You're gonna get under me here, but I did not want you under me on the entry of the corner for sure. That was the main thing. John Andretti in a different looking car coming flying up on us. We're definitely not quick. We could honestly fall out back to the very back like we've been. I think our tire wear is just not great right now. That's what's really hurting us, I feel like. Well, that and all our other damage that we've had throughout the race, because our engine could be kind of cooked for this one. But if I could hook the bottom like that, we're actually pretty decent. And I can walk it out to the wall. Oh yeah, there's Junior out there. Whoops. Oh, is that the leader? No, he's not the leader. He's way back here now because of his cut tire earlier. Man, we really screwed him over with the timing of our hood flying off. Man, that sucked for him. He was just about to lap us, like, the next lap. And our hood flies off and he runs it over and blows a tire, so he goes back to like pretty much dead last. That really sucks. That was like the worst case scenario for him, but honestly, if he just would have stayed out on that second caution, oh god, I can't control it. If he just would have stayed out on that second caution, he would have cycled back to the lead. So I don't know why they pitted on like the second lap around and then didn't stay out when the caution immediately came back out. So I don't know, that was very confusing, unless they didn't take fuel for some reason. That's the only thing I could think, but I'm trying to hold off Steve Park, this fantasy 115 driver. We're doing the best we can. We're in 31st right now. These guys definitely are a little quicker than us. Oh, somebody else blew an engine. That's Jeff Gordon. Oh no, he's 5th in points. Oh, that's huge. Back to 31st because we are getting passed. Oh, that got real loose on entry. Yeah, we're off the pace, I know. We're doing the best we can. We got 4 laps left here. I'm honestly shocked somebody blew their engine after everything that happened earlier in the race, because we need to see how many people DNF'd out of this one. This was a big DNF race. I don't know how they screwed up pit entry so badly. Like, how did Ricky Rudd do that? That was the craziest thing by far. Definitely did not expect that. And we had to try to take advantage and get as many spots as we could on the exit of turn 4 when that happened. Got a little tight, getting back down. Trying to block the hell out of Steve Park, because we only got 3 laps left here. If we could block Steve Park and hold on to like 31st on the old, I'm going to take out the fantasy driver. Steve Park's going to help though. He's going to end up getting by us. If he could actually turn left, he'd get by us. And now somebody else is under us. Robbie Gordon is there. Dang it, falling back, falling back. Leader is on the white flag. I'm trying to jump back under Robbie. Use him as a little bit of a turning. The leader is right behind us, though. We're not going to get lapped. We're going to be on the lead lap. We might be able to beat out Robbie Gordon here. Final corner. Oh, no, we still have a whole nother lap. Never mind. I got to hold off Robbie for another lap. Oh, boy. I got to walk this out to the wall. He's there, though. Don't hook us. All right, we're good. Leader is finishing. We're very low on fuel, so I'm happy we pitted on that second caution when we did, so we could fill up on fuel, because we might have actually ran out. It would have been really close, because we ran like what, 1 or 2 laps in their caution or something like that. It would have been super close. But hey, we didn't go a lap down in this race. We're gonna finish top 35. It looks like Dale Jarrett might have been the winner, because he is flying up on us right now, even though he already finished the race. It does not matter that he already finished and now he's trying to lap us, but hey, we get 32nd out of that. I will take that all day long. We got a lot of money from that race, $190,000. That's definitely one of our better races by far. Stewart actually got the win. Dale Jarrett was right with him though. But I need to see how many people DNF'd out of this race. Like, so laps completed 29. He got 27. Gordon did. He DNF'd. Mark Martin and Ricky Rudd DNF'd out of that wreck. That is wild. That was a massive wreck. Mark Martin was 2nd in points. Gordon was 5th in points. Rudd, I think, was 4th in points. So that is a huge loss for those 3. Where did Junior end up finishing after his comeback from our tire? His tire being down from us. He led some laps, but finished 20th. He only got 103 points. But Dale Jarrett ended up getting 2nd up here. He did lead some laps, so he got 170. So he got like 67 points there on Junior. He might only actually be, what, is he 1 point behind? Or that might have been Mark Martin that was 68 behind. I don't know. I have to go check the points, but that is absolutely wild. 3 of the top 5 guys DNF'd out of that race. That is nuts. But we end up getting 32nd. That's a really good day for us. Well, things are starting to look up for us. We have $496,000 in the bank, almost 500K, and we just got the new engine built. Where is that in inventory? What is it looking like? Because we're probably going to use that in this episode. Actually, where is it? I don't know. I don't know where, engines. Yeah, we just got a new engine done. Oh wait, it was repaired, not built. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Never mind. But we have a new chassis being built. It was a repaired engine. That makes a lot more sense to me, because I was wondering where it was. It's got to be number 4, number 6. I don't know which one. They're both exactly the same. But we're gonna probably use this engine for here, just so we can get as much power as we can for Pocono. I think I'm going to repair this one because it won't take too long. I think it's only gonna take 2 or 3 races, and this one's actually a pretty pretty good. Actually, 6 races. Holy crap. How fast can we do it? 4 races? That's actually more reasonable. 6 races is kind of a long time, but $64,000. That's what, $32,000 for 2 races? I think it's worth it because the amount of power and stuff this engine has. And yeah, let's get that repaired. And then our chassis, how are they looking right now? Because we're getting a new one built. I'm not going to use this one. What does this repair to even? I don't even know. I don't think this one really repairs to much. Yeah, this one doesn't repair to much. I honestly could probably sell that and then start repairing this one because it's actually a lot lower. Actually, I might use this one for this race because it has the same tire grip and tire wear as number 5, but better downforce, a lot better downforce. So I think we're going to use it for this race, and then we'll repair it after this race for like in 3 or 4 races, 4 races maybe, something like that, just so we can get it back quick and probably sell number 4. And actually I can use number 4 for like Bristol and stuff, just a crap chassis and everything like that. So we have to build a car real quick because our race car is missing engine. Build this engine in it, and then yes, keep that in the car. We're good to go. So we got the best car we can for Pocono. I'm excited for that because we did very good here last time. I'm expecting to do well here again. And I'm really debating on, do we need to build a new engine? Because we still have 13 more races till this R&D is completed, honestly. So I could probably get a new, not chassis, a new engine actually built. It'll take a long time, but that's okay. 9 races, but for 93K, we're gonna have a really good engine. So that'll give us 3 really good ones, I would say, or 2 really good ones, because we have, no, 3 really good ones, because the one I'm repairing, the one I'm using now, and then this one. That would give us 3 good engines. So I think that would be worth it, because we're not doing any more engine R&Ds anytime soon to make those even better. So I think it's just smart to try and get another one. We are using a good bit of money, but we have a long time till we need to really use the money in the bank for the R&D and all that. But I want to go and see these standings. Hey, we moved at the 39th. Let's go. Above Casey Atwood. That was a great race for us. And we're almost caught up to Frank Kimmel, and then Tabo Down's a lot further ahead. But hell yeah, we're starting to move up in the points. Like, that's getting exciting. We're doing very well in the season right now. Dale Jarrett's only 15 behind. Mark Martin dropped to 139. Newman took over 4th spot. Sterling Marlin in 5th, because and Stewart won the race, so he gained a bunch too. But Ricky Rudd and then Gordon fell to 7th and 9th. Damn, that was a awful race for them too. Still a long way to go in this season. We're going to Pocono, so we'll see what happens. I think Junior won it the last time we were here, so we'll see if he can sweep the season at Pocono. All right, got to about 2-ish seconds off the leader. I don't remember what we ran previously the last time we were here, but I ran like a 54.4 in practice. So we'll see what we can get to. Hopefully we can have a decent lap. I made a little bit of change right before I did qualifying and didn't really test it at all, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't bite me, but if it does, I'll just change it back for the race. So I changed a little bit of the sway bar, hoping that would help. But I got this thing like screaming at the end of straightaways. That took a weird straight turn into the, like, it straightened out very badly going into that tunnel turn. But first lap's not gonna be super fast anyway, so it's all right. We just need to not do that for the second lap. And try and get a good run in here. Off turn 3, going through the grass is not gonna help us there. Get an okay run off of turn 3, but not as much as we could have, but that's all right. First lap's not gonna be terrible though. 55.1, that's still 37th, and second lap we can get like 7, 8 tenths quicker. That would actually be pretty good. Getting down to the bottom better in turn 1. I'll take that. I'm trying to do some tapping to not get that stability as much, but I think the sway bar made us a little tighter, so I may need to change that back a little. Let's not mess up the tunnel turn. No, that was much better tunnel turn. That will help out the speed a ton. We might get faster than the 54.4 if I can hit turn 3 correctly, because turn 3 is probably the easiest corner on this game, at least of the 3. The long, flat, sweeping corner. See, that's the run I wanted to start the lap, but I think that's gonna be better than the 54.4. 54.1. Okay, where does that put us at? 27th. Nice. We had 2 good starting spots this episode.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. And Barney, there are a few unique twists to this 2.5-mile tri-oval.
Well, this is one of NASCAR's toughest tracks, especially for the crews who set up these race cars. Nothing is the same in any aspect of this racetrack. 3 totally different corners, 3 straightaways of different lengths. It's enough to drive a crew chief crazy.
An impressive average finish record for Ryan Newman.
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
The 56 car finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, let's hope the same thing doesn't happen to us here this time, where we were battling with Jerry Nadeau. He's 2 rows ahead of us, it looks like. Hopefully he doesn't come out of the pits at the exact wrong time, coming into turn 1 on us, and that's what really screwed us up. We don't have much acceleration speed, but that's kind of normal. Everybody's bunching up into turn 1. I slowed up way too much for not having full speed there, but I started slowing up like my normal thing because that's what I'm used to, but that's all right. We'll see what goes on here in the tunnel turn. At least we got the inside for now on Shane Hall. I'll take that. We already fell back like 4 or 5, 6 spots, something like that. Try and hug the bottom here. Everybody's gonna probably check up a little bit off the tunnel turn. Oh no, we're 3 wide. That's not a good sign. Ricky Rudd is very fast though. Don't brake check me into turn 3, please. Oh, they're wrecking on my outside. Oh, they're wrecking hard on the outside. That actually might be a caution. Ward Burton is on his side on the wall. If that's not a caution, I don't know what is, but that was huge. We weren't even involved in that at all. That was beautiful. Love to see that. I have a cat trying to play right now. Hi, kitty. Trying to sniff me. Sorry, I cannot throw your toy at the moment. I'm kind of in a heated battle with Ricky Craven, if you don't understand that. But we fell back to 37th. I feel like we don't have as much speed as we did last time we were here, but it would make kind of sense if people get better the second time around at a track in about a month. It would make some sense. Oh, I didn't change that sway bar back, and we're a little tight, so that kind of could be a problem. I could take some wedge out of it when we go in pit, and that might help. Because we don't do many adjustments like that normally in the pits. Sometimes it hurts us, sometimes it could help us, I feel like. But we fell all the way back to 39th, almost 40th here with Ken Schrader. Thought we'd have a little bit more speed, but I think we had a little bit better of an engine also when we came here last. I think we're actually using the same engine, but it's just a little worse right now. Because I thought the one I was repairing might have been better than this one. So I'm happy I didn't use this one for like New Hampshire or somewhere else. I think we used it for Daytona as well, and we did very well there. I think we finished 6th, so that was awesome. But we had a great finish last week, gained a lot of money too, so I can't be mad about it. If we could finish top 40, I'll be happy with that, because those guys kind of wrecked behind us. They were damaged. It looks like Frank Kimmel's one of the cars behind us, which that's good because we're battling him in the points now. So hopefully we could hold him off and keep up with this pack until we're about to go pit, probably in about 7-8 laps. All right, bad news is Frank Kimmel and I think it's Ward Burton behind us is catching. But the last place car is really far back there, which I think is Ricky Rudd. Actually, it might not be Ricky Rudd. I think Ricky Rudd got by us before that wreck. But Ward Burton, who is on his side, is catching us, which is not the best. But so is Frank Kimmel behind us. I'm hoping we could hold him off kind of for a little while. We're not like too far off that pack up there either. We're kind of like similar speeds to Shane Hall and John Andretti a little bit. I'm trying to block Kimmel like down the track maybe. I don't know why he's going even lower down there. That doesn't seem like that's the smartest thing. We seem to beat him in the straights because I was pulling away there on the straightaway, but I overshot the tunnel turn. That didn't help at all. Try and get the draft off of him. Ooh, did somebody blow their engine up there? No, I think that's just the shine off a car. I don't know if you guys were seeing the same thing I was. Excuse me, Ward Burton. Sorry I wasn't going fast enough for you. Does anybody see that way the hell up there, though? Like, it looks like somebody's blown up, but Does that not look like a car is blowing up? It might just be the shine off of a white car. I don't know. But going into turn 1, like, that looks like a car that's blown up almost to me. So I don't know what's going on there, but Ward Burton's going flying by on my outside, so there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just trying to get to the bottom and run my line, and Ward wants to just full throttle the outside. Nope, that is a guy that blew up. Hey, I was right. He blew up in like turn 3, decided to wait until off of turn 1 to get out the way. I think that was Scott Riggs too. So that's unfortunate for him. But that's one guy that we'll definitely beat. And then the other car that's super far back there, I don't know who it is, but we'll probably get a top 41 at least, which is a good sign. And hopefully we can have a decent pit stop, and maybe we can battle with these guys once we pit. We can honestly probably pit here very soon. Pit road is already starting to get pretty busy, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. And I want to pit here in the next couple laps because we did just hit like halfway on our fuel. And I want to do it sooner than later because our car is not super fast right now. Okay, not a lot of cars are pitting this time by. It's lap 8 coming on the lap 9, so I know we can make it the rest of the way on fuel for sure. Our car is actually clean too, like we haven't hit anything. But only the one car in front of us is pitting, so that's a good sign. We got to get down to 70 miles an hour so we don't get the speeding penalty. That was perfect. Let's take down the wedge a little bit, and the tire pressure is fine. I'm not worried about that. So let's see how our pit crew can do. And we got the car that's blowing up here on pit road finally. So we can definitely stay in front of him. That is Scott Riggs. That's good to know. Stop 17.4, pretty much what they're expected to do. I think the one that pitted in front of us was Shane Hall, so we weren't too far behind him. We'll see if we could try to catch him, and hopefully when everybody else is coming to pit, we don't get stuck in that awkward situation coming into turn 1. But I need to just pay more attention to that this time, so what happened to us last time doesn't happen again, because that really hurt our race last time. But we're not as quick as we were in the last race either, so kind of got to be a little mindful, try to race smart, and don't do anything stupid. We haven't damaged the car at all yet. Got a couple donuts on the side of the car, but nothing big. The leader is pitting right now, so that's huge. But car is actually super clean. It's probably one of the cleaner races we've had this season, like damage-wise on the car. But a lot of people pitting. Nobody's going to be exiting pit lane this lap, so that's perfect. So hopefully we're in like the range of that happening where we are going by everybody on pit road and we don't have to deal with anybody coming off going into turn 1, because that is the worst situation at this track for sure. We have some cars coming off pit road, but they're way up there going into turn 1. I think that's Frank Kimmel. And we weren't that far behind him when we came in, so that's a good sign. But he's going to have fresher tires in this now, so he's probably going to continuing to pull away, which is unfortunate. But we're back to 41st. Well, actually, I guess we've been in 41st. But we're still a lap down because the leader hasn't pitted yet. But I think we'll be back on the lead lap once the full cycle of all the cars pitting have gone in. Because I know there's still some more in front of us that need to for sure. And I'm imagining the leader is going to come in this time by, because it's coming on to like a lap 12 or 13 for them at this point. Leader still didn't pit. Wow, they're going really long out there on fuel. But we're in 41st. I don't imagine that we're going to be catching anybody for any positions or anything. Car's definitely looser from that wedge adjustment. And pit exit is clear again for us once again. So, yeah, we're just kind of running here. I'm hoping I can run down Frank Kimmel or someone up there and try to get a top 40. Ooh, John Andretti's just now coming off pit road, and that's actually for position. The only thing is, I know he has a ton fresher lap tires than we do, because we pitted like 5-6 laps ago, and he's just coming out of pit road. I'm going to try and block him, but I don't think we're going to be able to do much with him, because he's on fresh tires. And we've been out here for like half a fuel run already. So it's probably not going to go well for us. He's either just going to hit the rear end of us or just go flying by us anyways. I'm going to try and stay in front of him. I got loose on the exit, and he got to our outside on the exit of the tunnel turn. So that's a little unfortunate. But hey, we were up to 40th again for a second. I was honestly shocked by that. I didn't expect to catch anybody in those pit cycles like that. So going that long on the tires did not pay off for John Andretti at all. And the leader's only like a few seconds back from us, so we're gonna go a lap down by the end of this thing, but we'll be finishing here in a few laps. And we still haven't damaged the car, so I'm very happy about that. Like, keeping the car super clean in this race. And looky there, Dale Jr. looks like he's the leader as well again after that New Hampshire debacle. He was in the lead when my hood flew off and he blew his tire. But Jr. won here like a month ago when we ran. So I'm not shocked he's back up front, trying to let him by, and then we're gonna try and fall in line. Cannot even get down the track when we let off. But he's leading again, trying to get all those points back that he lost from that previous race. We're coming around on the final lap here, going into turn 3. We got Casey Kane right behind us. We got Jimmy Johnson on his inside, but Casey Kane is the one that's in 42nd. He actually started really catching us here towards the end of this race, so got lucky that we went a lap down, and this is the final lap here. Gonna be able to hold off Johnson there, but Casey Kane finishes 42nd to us. We finished 41st, not dead last on track at least, but I know a lot of the guys that were really fast finished in the top 5 from last week that blew their engine, which is crazy. We get a little bit of money there, just over 100K, but the top 5 pretty much was all, oh, Johnny Benson's in the 10, that makes sense. But the top 5 was basically all the guys that previously were top 5 in the points. Stewart, it wasn't, but he's starting to work his way back up. But Junior from his blown tire last week, Gordon, Martin, and Ricky Rudd all blew their engine. Mark Martin and Ricky Rudd in the wreck, Gordon in the last couple laps of the race, and they all rebound for a top 5 this week. So they're all trying to work their way back up in points. Still, Jared up there, Sterling Marlin, a lot of the guys that are super fast every week. But hey, we don't get dead last on track. I'll take that. I think we had a better chassis and engine last time we raced here, so made sense why we were a little faster. And I think we were actually using the same stuff like a month later, so we weren't as fast and didn't have as much grip as we did previously, which is a little disappointing, but we still qualified really well. I was very happy with our speed there. So let's look on to next episode and see what kind of money and everything we're doing. Oh, we got Indianapolis next week. I'm kind of actually excited for that because we have been pretty fast down the straightaways and stuff, but we don't have the best engines. I think this is still our best engine per se, power-wise. So yeah, we're probably gonna still use this engine. Now, chassis-wise, I don't know what we're gonna have on the car. Let's modify a car. And I don't know what chassis to actually use. We have a ton of tire grip and stuff on this new one that actually just finished getting built. So we're probably going to use this one and see what we could do with it. Because I think that would be the best case scenario is use, and it has a lot of downforce, drafting. Ooh, that's actually a really nice chassis. That's the best chassis I think we've ever had. But this is the first one we've built with the new drafting upgrade we have on all our stuff. So that's very interesting. What about our other chassis? Did we start getting one? I can't even, I'm trying to remember. Did we just start getting one repaired? No, we have not started repairing one yet. I do kind of want to repair this one because we still have, this is a crap one. This is an okay one still, but this is still a really good one. And I can get this repaired for like 4 races. And we have 355,000 in the bank. We're not using money for a long time, so I'm trying to stack up on some things. I think that's gonna be a great chassis for us at Indianapolis. I'm excited for that because I think that's gonna be really good actually. But next episode we're gonna have Indianapolis and then Watkins Glen. Very interesting, Watkins Glen, because we did pretty good at Sonoma. We got lucky with some strategy there with our hood flying off and stuff, but we finished really well. I think we were like 31st or something like that. We were a top 35 for sure. And then we got Michigan. I thought Pepsi 400. I thought that was Daytona, honestly, in my head. But then Bristol, Darlington, Richmond, New Hampshire, Dover. Where's the next? Damn, we got Dega so far away. I thought one of them was going to be closer, but I'm excited for Michigan. Michigan's probably going to be pretty good for us, I'm hoping. Bristol has not been good for us yet, but now we have some better chassis and stuff. We'll see how we can do. So next episode is going to be Indianapolis and Watkins Glen. I'm interested in Watkins Glen. I think it's a tougher road course than Sonoma for like speed wise against the AI, so we'll see how we can do. But with the new chassis and stuff, I'm real interested in Indianapolis. I think we can do pretty well. So just under $300,000 in the bank. I think we actually gained a little bit starting this episode, or maybe lost a little bit. We are using a lot of it to build new engines or repair engines and chassis and whatnot, so very excited with the future. We're starting to run better, which is awesome. Hopefully we can keep it up for the rest of the season. I think Casey Atwood might have gotten back by us in points. Oh no, he did not yet. Okay, so we're still a little bit behind Frank Kimmel. Casey Atwood did not have a good race either. We're still ahead of Greg Biffle and Casey Kane, so that's good. We're top 40 in points. That's awesome. Very happy about that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.